All praises. All praises. Man, top of the morning to y'all, man. All praises go to the Most High Yahweh. Hashem Mashiach Yahushua. Thank you Almighty for waking us up, man. We here real quick. We're gonna go over a couple precepts, man. I ain't gonna keep y'all long. So my spirit, man, just go through with this little lesson. And this title, Don't Give Thy Strength to a Woman. It's too easy. Don't give y'all strength to a woman. Somewhat self-explanatory, but at the same time, I know, you know what I'm saying, we need to be reminded of these things. Some brothers go through a lot of trying times with women from our nation, women with other nations, etc. Letting them lead them, doing things that, that's contrary to the scriptures, trimming their ways for women, things like that, man. We can't be doing that just for a little bit of boxing, just to please somebody else. We can't be respectful of persons. We're going to start off with the precept, Proverbs 31:3. It's going to be kind of quick, man. We're just going to run through it. It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 31, verse 3, and it reads, Give not thy strength unto a woman, nor thy ways to that which destroyeth kings. Now with that being said, man, it's kind of self-explanatory. Don't give your strength over to a woman. Simple and plain. We know things don't turn out well. We don't prosper when we do that, because the Most High said in Corinthians, 1 Corinthians, like through the Prophet Paul, there's an order. Now, men, woman, child. Of course, our head, Yahamashiach, Yahweh, over that. So now with that being said, we got to keep order. Everything's in order and decency. So with that being said, we're going to do that. We see examples of the forefathers kind of going off, things of that sort. Matter of fact, let's get that real quick in 1 Kings with King Solomon. Let's see. It's the book of 1 Kings, chapter 11, verse, we'll start at 3, and it reads, And he had 700 wives, princesses, and 300 concubines. And his wives turned away his heart. For it came to pass when Solomon was old, that his wives turned away his heart after other gods. And his heart was not perfect with the Lord his God, as was the heart of David his father. So we see a real quick example of the mighty man Solomon going off at the end. You know what I'm saying? Dealing with other women of other nations, but ultimately giving his strength to women. That's one thing we definitely don't want to do. Another example we'll pull real quick. Let's go to the book of Nehemiah. Book of Nehemiah, chapter 13, and we'll start at 25. And it reads, And I contend with them, and cursed them, and smote certain of them, and plucked off their hair, and made them swear by Yahweh, saying, Ye shall not give your daughters unto their sons, nor take their daughters unto your sons, or for yourselves. Sound familiar? Verse 26. Did not Solomon, king of Israel, sin by these things? Yet among many nations was there no king like him, who be loved of his God. God made him king over all Israel. Nevertheless, even him did outlandish women cause to sin. So we see that's another example, you know what I'm saying? King Solomon went out. Why? Giving your strength to a woman. Whole lesson. Don't give your strength to a woman. Focus up. Let's see. Let's grab another little precept real quick. I'm going to go to a little apocrypha right quick. What I want out here. Let's go to 1 Esdras. 1 Esdras, chapter 4. Yeah, chapter 4. So we got to remember, too, the strongest thing is a woman. Stronger than king, stronger than drink. We do a lot of things for women. We want to get fresh. We want to get clean. That's why we get, you know what I'm saying, type it up. Put on the fly garments. You know what I'm saying? We smelling good. Just walk by, maybe get a sister attention. Maybe she give us some play, this and that. Once again, we can't give a strength to a woman. I'm not saying nothing's wrong with that. Of course, we love women. Righteously. Let's go to the book of 1 Esdras, chapter 4. We'll start at verse 22. By this also ye know that women have dominion over you. Do you not labor and toil to give and bring all to the woman? So, we go to work. We have to, of course, we have to provide for our family with commandments to do that. But certain things that we do to impress women. You know what I'm saying? We like to dress up our whip, like to put rims on, like to put a little sound system, keep the smell good, make sure it's sparkling and shining. Right? Get the attention of a woman. Don't give all your strength to a woman. Nothing's wrong with getting the attention of a woman, or, trying to attract a young lady, etc. But first, we need to seek the things of the kingdom of heaven. The Most High add all these things unto us. Let's jump down to verse 26, and it reads, "Yeah, many there be that have run out their wits for women." A lot of our brothers went crazy for women, not knowing what to do, committing suicide even. Just not having people to talk to, letting things have them implode from the inside. Going to jail over certain situations, catching cases, domestic violence, etc. Becoming people they didn't really think they would ever become, or just acting completely out of their character. Once again, for women. Let's continue. And become servants for their sakes. Verse 27, "Many also have perished and have erred and sinned for women." You just seen King Solomon do it. So how much more will we go off, giving our strength to women if mighty King Solomon do it? And I don't think we can stack up to King Solomon too tough. Excuse me, Salaki, just being honest. Alright, let's get another little precept, man. See what we got. In fact, we're going to stay in the Apocrypha. Salaki, let's go to the book of Ecclesiastes, or Sirach, chapter 9. We're going to start at verse 2. Well, that's what I want, verse 2. "Give not thy soul unto a woman, to set her foot upon thy substance." So, once again, we see, man, look, do not give your soul to a woman. Love your woman. You can do certain things nice for her. I'm not saying don't do anything nice. Be nice, treat her as yourself, but it's a fine line. You don't want to put too much to the point where you're losing yourself. You're not serving God. It's kind of like when you get some technology or something, you have to give up something. So hypothetically, say if you went and got an Xbox, you're spending time. I take that back. We'll just say you went and got a woman. Now you're spending time with this woman, etc., etc. Now, if you don't do this right, you'll end up spending too much time. Now that's taking time away from God. You got something nice, but you're trading in time for God. So we got to understand and see that we can't and don't want to do that. We don't want to trim our ways for that. Skip down to verse 4. "Use not much the company of a woman that is a singer, lest thou be taken with her attempts." And just being around a beautiful woman with a nice voice. We know women look good, we get caught up in their beauty, and that's one thing we definitely don't want to do. It just makes it that much easier to go off. So we'll try to refrain from that. Let's see. Let's go to Proverbs. Back to Proverbs right quick. Let's see what we got in here. Proverbs chapter 6, I think. Yeah, let's go to Proverbs chapter 6, verse 24. And it reads, "To keep thee from the evil woman, from the flattery of the tongue of the strange woman." So going into that, we know strange woman, now that's double fold. Job chapter 11, verse 6 tells us that things in the book will be double fold. Everything's not going to be the same. So with that being said, this also is talking about strange doctrines, etc. Talking about the strange women, but also just watching women that are very flattering. They're sharp with their words. They build you up, so to speak. They gaslight you almost, pump you up. So you gotta watch for things like that. Verse 25: "Lust not after her beauty in thine heart, neither let her take thee with her eyelids." So once again, don't be caught up in women's beauty. Of course, women are gorgeous. We don't want to be sitting there gawking, get caught up in some things that we don't need to be caught up in as child support. After that, the precept to that, Sirach, chapter 9, verse 8. It say, "Turn away thine eye from a beautiful woman, and look not upon another's beauty. For many have been deceived by the beauty of a woman. For herewith love is kindled as a fire." So once again, man, you can get caught up and just get the lust in it, man. Sis fine, or sis may have on the wrong thing, man. Sis thick, this and that. Wow. That's how it happened to you. You gotta stay on your P's and Q's, man. You can't be caught up. Man, I didn't have too much. Just wanted to kind of stick this kind of the basics real quick, not go over it's nothing too deep, but just jump in a little thing with the spirit real quick early morning. But man, yeah, that's all I got, man. All praises to the Most High, man. Y'all brothers be blessed. Shalom.